Welcome, 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 welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. Welcome. And to those who have been following me for a while, thank you so much for your faithfulness to watching my videos. I really appreciate you. Today I will show you how I make a simple appetizer using potatoes and saltfish. And for those who are not familiar with saltfish, this is what it looks like. You would just remove the salt and then add it to your pot of water, and then you will cook it until it is nice and soft, removing the majority of the salt. Or after you wash it, you could put it in a big pot of water and let it soak overnight. So it's either or. And I like this one because it's wild catch, meaning that it was not farm raised. Okay, so I will not make a lot, so this is why I'm just using 2 pieces. So what I will do at this point is just go ahead and remove the skins off of my potato, and also cook this, removing the majority of the salt and also allowing it to cook until tender. All right guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do that and come back and show you how to make this delicious appetizer. All right, our potatoes are boiled. So what you want to do is go ahead and use a potato masher or whatever you have and just mash your potatoes. And you do not want to add any liquid to this at all, so you just mash it. All right, we're all done. It's like a mashed potato consistency. And your saltfish, sorry about that. And your saltfish, all you do is just use the tip of your spoon just to cut them up into small pieces like this. So this is beautiful. Now to my mashed potato, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and add my onions and some parsley. You can add yellow onions. I'm gonna go ahead and add my fish. And now we're gonna season it. And you can season it however you want, but I will use some black pepper. And now I will add some of my seasoned salt. Guys, do not overdo it with the seasoning, because you already know that your saltfish still has some salt in there, so you don't want to add too much salt. And I also add just a little bit of salt to my potatoes when I was boiling it. So I'm going to add some oregano. I like the fresh taste of it. We're going to add some garlic powder, just a little bit. You can add some salt to taste at this point, but what I'm gonna do is add just a little bit of my adobo. And if you eat Maggi, you could just put a half a Maggi in there. Okay, so all right guys, I want mine to have just a little bit of heat, so I'm gonna add my homemade chili hot sauce that I made. I'm gonna add it because I do want to kick in there. Okay. All right, I will add our egg. Our egg is our binding agent. And you're going to go ahead and mix all of this together. Make sure you mix this very, very well. All right, guys, our potatoes are looking delicious. So what I will do here, I have some bread crumb, some panko bread crumb. All right, guys. Because we want it to have like a little crunch on the outside once we fry them. So this is why I'm using the panko breadcrumb. And let me go ahead and put this here. So now we're gonna form the balls. And you can make them as big or as small as you would like them to be. And I like to make them just not too small, but just in between, maybe about this big, because you want to make sure that your eggs, because we did add an egg in here, that your egg is cooked. And now I'm going to take our ball and we're going to roll it inside of our breadcrumb like this. You don't need any egg or anything. It's going to stick. Okay. And once you have your breadcrumb all over it, you probably want to just give it another shape, making sure it still has this nice round shape, and you place it here. I'm going to go ahead and do a few more, then I'll come back and show you what I do next. All right, our oil is getting hot. I believe it's hot enough. So I'm going to go ahead and take our balls and we're going to add it to our oil. And you don't want your oil too hot, guys, because you don't want your breadcrumb to burn. Okay, and once they get golden, then I'm going to go ahead and just turn them around until everything is nicely cooked. And I forgot to mention, this is plain breadcrumbs. It's not seasoned. Okay, guys? And also, you can make these plain, or you can use, see how beautiful that is, guys? See how nice that is? I'm gonna go ahead and flip the rest of them. They do not take long at all. Beautiful. It smells so nice. All right, as I was saying, you do not have to use the saltfish. You can use herring. I also make these with herring. Or you can just make it plain if you don't care for any type of meat in here. And I've also made it with chicken, made it with beef. I mean, you can make it with whatever you want, okay? I'm gonna let these cook, then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. All right, guys, here is the final product. Our potato balls are absolutely gorgeous. They're tasty, crispy on the outside, tasty on the inside. So the next time you have a guest that comes over, go ahead and have these ready for them. They would definitely enjoy it. Until next time, please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe.